Leo, welcome to Athena One Muse. Welcome back. Thank you so much. We have a little of the sun glaring upon us, which I love because this is my favorite time of month, October. My season is actually, this is my season. I love October. Fall is my favorite season because of the colors and leaves changing colors and the wind is crisp and I just love it. Okay, so enough about me. Leo, for everyone, I picked one Rumi card, and that Rumi card is called The New Gown, and I will post all my, I will bring all the cards up here so you can see them. That's what I meant to say. All right, Leo. So you are looking at also, as we all are, walking to the light with a new gown, with new knowledge, with new passion and growth also. Um, and so I intuitively got hits for everyone under the new gown. Leo, your the hit that I got for you from the universe is finding your path. So now you are finding, Leo, your path. You have succumbed, which we all, I think that's the common denominator for all the signs, is that whatever ended in September, I mean, clearly it's a 9. This is a 9 too, though. This is an 18, which is 9. It's a 9 card. So we are moving past the old and moving toward the light. So whatever you were in the dark about, you're moving now forward. Okay, so Leo, you're finding your path. I'm going to pick 3 of these massive cards, which I love because these cards are so intricate when, especially, on the white, on the big, it's like the big screen, right? They're beautiful. I'll use the Rider-Waite for that. And then I will clarify with the Gilded Tarot. And of course do a love reading for all with the Romance Oracle cards. Okay? All right, so Leo, we need 3 cards so that we can follow our true path. What is Leo finding this month on their path? How are they going to stay on their true path? Okay, 3 cards. And they are slippery, I must say. Oh my God, look at this. It's beautiful. Look at that. That's your card, Leo. This is you. The sun is shining upon you. And morals, ethics, high value. You value yourself highly. You know your worth, Leo. You're the lion. We all know our worth. Clearly, we don't have to be lions for that, but what we all need is to know our worth and to balance that worth out. So this could also, this I believe I'm looking at the value system that you have in your life. You are wanting happiness in a very traditional manner, right? You want happiness. You want this happiness in a traditional way to the point where you're willing to work very hard for it. And you have. You will, and you will continue to do so. So whatever changes are going on right now, Leo, in your life, you are willing to put the effort in so that you can have the highest love, the purest love on your new path toward the sun. Look, you have 2 suns. Come on. Wow. Look at that. This is really beautiful. And this is a pure love. See? This is pure. This love that is coming in or you already have is a pure, innocent love. And it's guided by the universe. It's guided by the universe and very traditional. It makes you happy. and you're balanced. So you will do whatever it takes, Leo, to get on that path, to stay on your path. And if you haven't found it, you certainly will in October. Wow, how beautiful. Okay. Let me see if I can see anything else here. Yeah. You're all about truth on your path, and because you have such high regard, which clearly that's what Leos have. High regard in themselves. High regard, high moral ethics. You know, nothing less but the best. Nothing less but the best. Okay, I am going to clarify because that's what I'm doing this month. I'm going to clarify the hard work that you're putting in and the Hierophant. We will clarify those two cards. First, let's look at how hard you're working and on what. Oh, wow. Come on. Come on. This is beautiful. Leo, you're going to have an outstanding month in October if you haven't started already. Look at the wheel is more like the sun, right? Look. Are you kidding me? The wheel is the sun. Everything is everything's beautiful. Everything's beautiful. And you know why? You know why, Leo? Everything is beautiful because you stood up for yourself. You decided that you were going to take nothing less but the best. So whatever was, if there was anything karmically going to happen, it karmically happened. The scales have been balanced. And now you're willing to do the work because this is now changing. We went from darkness to light, right? We went from darkness, the moon, into light. We've all been enlightened. It's beautiful. All right, let's also pull a couple more cards just to get a little more story. Clearly there was a heartbreak, right? We did say getting from darkness to light. So something had to break your heart in the past. And now the wheel's turning. It could have been a relationship, a marriage or a long-standing, a long-term standing relationship. Something happened, and that's going to have to, if it hasn't already, this has to go. So something had to go or will be gone in October. That will be happening, and the wheel is changing, and you are willing to work very hard once that wheel turns in. And of course the sun card is there, so come on. All right, I'm going to pull one more on the Hierophant and the Three of Swords, okay? All right, something happened. Yeah, someone left very quickly. Someone left very quickly. There was toxicity in a relationship that had to go. Someone left, escaped a situation, like by the skin of your teeth, is what I'm seeing here. That reminds me, someone tried to get away with something. It didn't happen. There's heartbreak, and now the wheel is changing. And because this happened, and only because that happened, right? Because there has to be a reason for this wheel to change in your favor, to go to this level. Okay, there has to be a reason for that, and the reason was a long-term relationship, marriage that had to end, And now you love yourself. You're putting yourself first and saying, okay, now I'm going to work really hard. I've been given another chance to work really hard, and the sun's going to shine upon me. Okay? All right. So you can't get into this, you can't get to this level of breaking new ground. That's what I hear. You can't get to wear this gown. You cannot put this gown on at all unless you're in the gown of truth. This is the gown of truth. This is the road to truth. And the highest form of love is truth. It's from your heart. So we're all being shown this. We all have this. We all are walking this path. And you are finding your path now because of the heartbreak, Leo, that you had to endure. Okay, so there could have been a codependent relationship with the 3 and 7 of Swords, okay? And then you asked for help, thank God, from your friends, because we all need our friends. Or you could be the one codependent on someone, right? This codependent came up 3 times when I shuffled. Calling in your soulmate. So there's a reconciliation of some sort with a soulmate. But it is codependent. I have to tell you. It's a codependent situation. And you can't find your path with a codependent. You can't go on this path in a codependent relationship. So you need, that's why it's not saying you're on the path, you're finding your path, Leo. You're on the path, but you got to find, yeah, you have to do this first. You have to release your ex in order to get to that higher ground. Clearly, that ex is a codependent issue. Whatever. It's not always bad. Codependency is very real. Past life relationship. That's why it's hard for you to release this person. Because you've had a long past with them. And if you're not with someone, this either happened already. I'm thinking that it has. In your heart of hearts, you know. In your heart of hearts, you know when these cards come up. You know what the deal is with this. It's not easy, but it has to happen. Okay? And once it happens, then you're going to say, wait a second here. You're going to say, I deserve the very best of the very best of the very best. I'm standing in my own truth. I want to find this path of truth. So I'm going to love myself in a big way. And I'm going to have this big love, truthful love, innocent, pure love of the highest, maybe for yourself. But in any event, you're going to express it to whoever is in your midst. You're going to express that this is what you want. And you're not going to compromise. And why should you? No one compromises when they have these cards right here. No one should compromise, period. Don't compromise yourself. Don't compromise your morals. Don't compromise your ethics. Stay true to yourself and find the highest form of love that there is, which is innocent truth. Innocence and truth. You need to release this past life relationship. You do. And you're willing to work hard to do it. You're going to work hard. If you haven't done it already, you've let it go. If you haven't, you will. And then you're going to express, you know what you could say? You know what this could be if this is a marriage, okay? Because that's what the Hierophant expressing your love. Okay, let's look at it from another angle, okay? Expressing your love to a past life relationship that hasn't worked out doesn't mean you don't love the person still or always will, right? If we're lucky, we keep that love with us for the duration of our life and lifetimes, past life, right? We've had enormous gratitude when it comes to this kind of love. So express your love. Tell that person that you shared a lifetime with, that you married through thick and thin till death do us part. That doesn't mean that you can't express how you feel, because that person has been with you on many levels in many lifetimes. That's why it hurts sometimes so much and it's so hard to release. But then once you express that love and once you find that in your heart, you're able then to release and start anew. Then you can just, you got to get over that heartbreak and move on. Okay? All right, because I'm not going to say that someone didn't do you wrong or you didn't do someone wrong or something happened here. These cards are real. There was pain, anguish. It's a past life relationship. You may think, oh yeah, when I say did you wrong, it means, I'm sorry to say that, I'm going to digress. It just means that you had to get out. It was a volatile, toxic relationship. That's all I'm saying. And you have to let it go. And in order to find your path, the true path, in order to wear this gown, you need to find your path, Leo. Okay? I wish you a wonderful, wonderful October. I will see you in November. Okay, ciao.